All right, Salakia, that's just Satan right there. See, hey, Satan, the Lord works in mysterious ways. So does Satan, man. All right, Satan will jump on a woman, all right, or your family members to call you in the middle of goddamn, you sitting down breaking down the scriptures. All right, whole time before I started this, nobody was hitting me, nobody was messing with me, none of that. It just happened to be. Anyway, let me continue right where I left off. From the Greek word hygieno or hygieno, to be sound, to be well, to be good in health, of Christians, Israelites, whose opinions are free from any mixture of error, okay? Of Israelites whose opinions, which they're not our opinions, all right, these are the words of the Lord, all right, are free from any mixture of error. All right, Babylon the Great, being the Vatican City, is a mixture of error. It's, matter of fact, it's 100% error. Okay. So it says, going back, 2 Timothy 4:3, it says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables." Okay? Like you got, I believe, Chicago, ITR, Israelites tried and refined and denied and refried and, all that other stuff. Okay? They taught that Babylon is the Vatican City. Well, let's see. This is matter of fact, I'm just jump straight to Jeremiah 50. It says Jeremiah 50 from the top. It says the word that the Lord spake. All right, so these are the words of the Lord. Jeremiah didn't make it up himself. The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. Say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. And this is why I said these words, or the scriptures, this truth is 144,000% spiritual, man. The scripture could be talking about something in the past and something in the future in the same time. All right, and only the Most High can put something together like that and have it stand firm for thousands of years, All right. It says, "For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her," which that's speaking about Russia, the land of Gog and Magog. It says, "which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein." Now, are people dwelling in the land of ancient Babylon right now over there in Iraq? Yes, they are. Okay, so this is how we know this is jumping into Revelation. All right, Revelation 17, 18, Psalms 137. All right, Babylon being synonymous with Edom. Okay, it just makes sense. It says, "which shall make her land desolate, and none." Okay, and really I could have titled this, "The Men of the Lord fact checked this word, and we also stand on the promises of the Most High." Okay, so when the Most High said none shall dwell therein, he doesn't mean just a couple thousand, they're still going to live there. He doesn't mean, okay, people are still going to inhabit the land of Iraq. None shall dwell therein is speaking about America, because no people is ever going to live here ever again. There's only one land where that's prophesied to happen unto, and that's America. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. It says, "and none shall dwell therein, they shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power." Now, in ancient Babylon, who was taken into captivity in ancient Babylon? The kingdom of Judah. Okay, so this prophecy is concerning the kingdom in Judah, the kingdom of Judah, and the kingdom of Israel. It says, "they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, Come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten." Which that's what we're doing. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away in the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries say, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahawah, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations, all right, from the north country, and they shall set themselves, all right. When you go into the history, ancient Babylon was like the apostles bring out, it was a strategic strike of the Medes. This is talking about nations coming up against Babylon, not just one, nations. You know, that's why the apostles also always say you got to know the history when you're dealing with these prophecies. They shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
No.
Oh, what's up, bro?
I looked over and I was like, yo, he looks familiar.
What's good,
What's
bro?
happening, dude? I know you come here.
Yeah, I got a class over there, Japanese class. Japanese.
Japanese?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You go here?
Yeah, I'm in my theater class right now. Just kind
Oh,
of
okay. Like acting and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a fuck around semester for me. How's it been, bro? What you been up to?
It's good. I'm making a video right now.
You making a video? Oh,
I'm making a video. No, you good. I'm just, right before my class start, I got like 20 more minutes or whatever.
Oh, where?
Yeah, but I ain't even know you in here.
Yeah, no, I saw you, like, okay, I was just fucking around right now because they give us like.
Yeah, I actually saw you walk past, but I didn't know it was you.
Yeah,
I
looked, I was like, he looks familiar, right? But I thought you were this guy I usually like see around, like, like walk around. I'll be running into him, like I don't got no class with him, but I'll run into him and I see him.
Yeah.
Like you see him, you got the like same haircut.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was like, wait, hold up.
That's funny.
Like
That's funny.
You
gonna be working tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Yeah, but I work
at the other spot.
Yeah, I work at a new place.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah, Grand
what was
Havana.
it?
It's tight.
Grand Havana.
It's like a hookah lounge and a coffee shop.
Yeah, I'll be down there tomorrow. Doing my normal thing. I'll probably come up there.
Oh, lit, bro.
Yeah.
I'll try and get out like on my break. I'll go like see you or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work both of them tomorrow because I gave them 2 weeks and they were like, okay, we'll still open for us on Wednesdays. But
Yeah.
only Wednesdays.
So
I'll be down there, but
not the whole time.
Yeah.
You'll go from there then.
Yeah.
Grand
I'm
Havana.
gonna have like an hour to eat and then like do my break and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that type of shit.
Yeah. I got you.
I don't know, dude. She's been weird. You remember how I told you I invited her to like this place?
Yeah.
She was like, nah.
Yeah.
With it.
The job shit.
She
and
kind
then
of like opened my eyes to it because I thought it was cool,
but it wasn't.
It turned out to be a little bit scammy.
Like a pyramid.
Yeah.
scheme.
Now I feel bad because I'm like, so she saw it before I did.
Nah.
And I was kind of disappointed in her because like she wasn't fucking with it, and I was like, well, I'm trying to get you in. And then so she saw it for what it was before I did. And I was like, shit.
Well, I mean, don't be disappointed in the whole situation. You just take that on yourself that she saw it before you, and then you say, okay, I got to be more aware of what, I'm getting myself into. But, I mean, that don't mean that she right by saying, I don't want to whatever with you or,
Yeah.
She still, or whatever, so.
I low-key sent her, like, an apology and her, like, this, like, drawn-out type of thing. And I was like, oh, well, like, I'm sorry because, like, I don't know, I felt bad. She told me, she was like, well, what did you gain from taking me? And I was like, come on,
it wasn't
I
like
didn't know
that.
how to tell her like that. Like, it's not like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, that's not why I did it. There's no amount of money that could compare to, like, why I did it. Like, I did it because I love you.
Yeah.
I want, like, the best for you, not because that. But I can't tell her that. That's more
Nah,
like
don't tell her
something you
that.
say in,
Don't
like,
tell her
person.
that.
But I was like, look, I'm sorry because if I put you in a situation you don't like or you got, like, disappointed or, you know what I mean? I apologize. But, like, thank you for opening my eyes. I see a place for what it is. And I'm not fucking with it no more.
Don't even tell her that in person, man. You just got to be firm with her. Don't even say, I love you, don't throw that in there, just straight raw with it, Actually, you should probably stand on your decision. Well, look, I was trying to help you. I didn't see it. but I was still trying to help you. Like, the point is, I was trying to help you. Like, don't, you know, oh, you're right, you know, I just, don't do that. She don't want to, they really don't want to see that. You still got to, even in your mistakes, be firm in your mistakes, you know, so whenever you see her, don't tell her that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? I like this. I was mad, not mad, but like, it sucks because I wanted her, like, we ain't gonna see each other, but I told her when she told me, like, let's take this break. I was like, there's this thing, you ever heard of, like, a jaripeo? It's a rodeo.
It's a rodeo?
Yeah, but, like, Mexican rodeo is way the fuck better. They're, like, but, like, so it's a rodeo in, like, Mexico, right? And I told her, I was like, look, come with me to this thing. Like, I'll invite you throughout this time where I'm not gonna see you, and I want you to come. And it's, like, this week. I was like, I'll tell you, like, a week or two before. And it's this week. And I'm not, like, really sure what to do.
Is she gonna go?
I don't know. I haven't asked her yet. Because she's...
Oh.
I don't know if she's mad or feeling some type of way about that whole thing. Because she... At least the way I think she's looking at it is that I got her in to try and get something out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like money or, like, you know, more prestige there or whatever, something, right?
Yeah.
But, now I'm not sure what to do. Because if she's, like, mad, disappointed or something, then I don't know if I should, like, ask her. Like, I still want to, because if, like, she's kind of fading, you know what I mean? And she comes to this with me, then I know we'll be cool and we can write the rest of this out and, like, not even, like, have to talk, say nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't really know what the play is here. Like, I don't know what the move is.
If she go, then you just gotta stay firm. Like, you, at this point, you might as well just straight dog her out. Like, if she not trying to be within the rules that you set and the boundaries and the guidelines that you set, then you might just have to push her off, as they say, let her go, and then that's gonna fuck with her mind, you know, that's gonna make her think, and then she'll end up coming back. But if she don't do that, then that's not even really a woman that you want to be with anyways, you know. I done had a situation like that where, you know, a girl that I really, you know, think I like and shit like that, but at the end of the day, if I gotta change who I am and I gotta, oh, baby this, and start putting myself beneath her, then that's not even a chick that I don't want to be with, because there's, for every one of us, like 7 of them, you know, so there's gonna be another girl, you know. But if she ain't trying to put herself in the right position or allow you to put her in that right position, then you probably don't even want to deal with her. That's just gonna be trouble.
Yeah.
Because then you'll be doing that forever and forever, you know. Every time something comes up, you gotta, okay, baby, you know, all right, I'll do this. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like being, like, no submissive, like no, like I need like the power and fucking energy to do my thing. And if I gotta, like, beg you for some shit, like, that's not gonna.
It's the other way around in this society. She's supposed to be the one that's supposed to be in the submissive role and things like that. So I mean, they've been put up to where you gotta go chase them and do, you know, fit their needs and shit like that. Nobody.
Nah, that's fucking whack.
Yeah, that's lame.
I've been learning about, like, so I like Hindu culture. Like, I like learning about, like, a whole bunch of different type of cultures. That's why I like what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, what you were talking about. Cause I'm, like, grew up Catholic, all that, right? But I didn't really know what you were talking about. Then when I was, like, paying more attention to it, and I saw how low key, like, white people would act, I was like, yeah, that makes some fucking sense now, because you guys ain't what's up. And I was like, even Native Americans say that, right? It's like there's the 4 different type of worlds. There's yellow man, red man, black man, and white man.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's got, like, their own thing. And Asian people be smart, you know, whatever. Like, for example, Mexicans are, like, I feel like we're hella emotional or, like, spiritual, whatever. But, like, white people, y'all special and you little fucked up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Because, I mean, a lot of the things that we have to do and change ourselves is based off what he put out in the world. He's the one that set up feminism and, you know, gave women independence. That's why they called it women's liberation, because before he came into rulership, they was under men, where they should be, where they belong. And a lot of women, they actually like that. They don't want women to be over them and shit like that. But, I mean, because of him, that's the reason why we're in this society now, you know. But that all goes back to the scriptures, though, because, you know, Hinduism is not going to tell you that. The scriptures tell you that, and the scriptures tell you your history, my history, and it makes it all into one. We're one big people. That's why even if you step outside the scripture and you say, okay, let me see if I can physically observe this, you got so-called black people, so-called Hispanic natives, they're going through the same oppression, because that's in the scriptures. But I mean, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, none of that tells us that we're the same and the devil was going to do this to us and do that. It's in the Bible, you know. That's why he took that in his hands and tried to teach that to us. He didn't try to teach us Hinduism. He know ain't no truth in that. Or Buddhism. He knows ain't no truth in that. He took the scriptures, made Jesus white, you know, all right, you know, I'm the savior, I'm this and I'm that, because that's really our heritage, our history. So that's why even when you know, just step outside me, if you look on the internet, you're going to see people like me, you're going to see people like you. We just come out and we just read the scriptures to our people, and our people join in, they believe, and then they do the same thing, you know. That's really what it is, you know. And he comes up against that the hardest. If I call myself a Black Panther and you say, you know, okay, I'm an Aztec warrior, and he gonna laugh at that, because that's not a real identity, you know. At some point in time, that was created. I'm not even black. I'm just a darker shade of brown. We're just brown, you know, different shades, you know. So yeah, so I mean, he don't really come up against false shit. He comes up against the truth. So when I go out there with the scriptures, he's gonna come up against that heavily, because he knows that it's not about him at all. He's not invited to this party, you know.
I've noticed too, like when you been like out there and shit, there'll be like white people come by and they'll be like talking shit, or they'll be like, you know, like tripping on. And I'm like, y'all just like you know what I mean? Like the devil gets mad when you do good shit, right? That's why like I got respect for you, like being out there and shit, because like what they tell me in church, what they tell everyone in church, is like, all right, go and proclaim the word of the Lord, right? I don't really do that. Like I'll be like, you should, like, you know, like think about God, right? Because like if you don't believe in God, you don't believe in nothing higher than yourself. What the fuck do you believe in? You have like no, like, you know, no followship to nothing. You believe in yourself. That's
you believe in yourself. You basically your own God at that point.
And that's why people be fucking up. That's why people get lost and shit. I'm like, well, you set yourself up wrong from the beginning. You gotta give yourself up to God, right? I've been. You help me get like a little bit more like inclined in like church and shit, dude. I've been like reading. I go up and I read like the lectures in front of like bunch of people in my church, bro, like 200-300 people. I'll go up there and I'll be reading now. But I got more respect for like the way you do it, because you go out there and you know that they're not listening to you, like, you know, wholeheartedly. They're not, you know, they're not like out here like, oh yes, like let me know what I gotta do. What, you know what I mean? People are gonna go out there, they're gonna criticize you, they're gonna spit on you, they're gonna, you know what I mean? They're gonna.
But I mean, like what I do, what other men like myself do, that's like the real love, you know. Because if there's tons of Hispanic churches that I go by. In the front, you know, it'll be all Hispanic people, but then like the doors will be open in the back. There's nothing but white people in the back. They're like writing down the sermons, what they're gonna speak about. They're giving them what they should speak to the people about and shit like that. I see that all the time. So like, that's why we actually come out there and we just tell them the truth, like what the Bible actually says. Look, you got to do this, you got to do that, because that's real love. Like if you love somebody, you're gonna tell them, look, you're fucking up. And you'll tell them, get out of the street. You might say, yo, get the fuck out of the street with your big head ass or watermelon head ass, but you're still telling them, look, you're in danger, you know. We're not saying, okay, well, just stay in the middle of the street, you know, maybe the car won't hit you. No, you gotta take action. You gotta actually do some shit, you know.
The people that you love, that you care about, you gotta be the one to go out of your way to go make sure that they're doing what's right. Yeah,
a lot of people, they look at it differently, but I mean, like, it's just love, you know. I don't get paid to do that, you know. There's no money involved in that.
That's what I got respect for, you know what I mean? You don't got to be out there doing that, you know, there's no need for that. You're not gonna gain anything, no monetary, no nothing.
Yeah, I actually pay to go out there. Like I take the trolley, I take the bus, and then I walk out there and, you know, make the signs myself. I do that because this is the truth. You know, if I feel like, you know, if the pastors, you know, you got to go to the pastors. With us, we come out to the people, and you know, you ain't got to pay us no money. You ain't got to do this. You just got to stand and listen. You get your Bible, this is the truth, and you receive it. You know, so that's pretty much it.
But at the end of the day, when everything's said and done, you'll be rewarded for that.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna go back in.
All right, bro. I'll see you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
This is back in shit. I got 8 minutes to class. See, that's why I said, hey. I said earlier that Satan works in mysterious ways, you know, because the Lord works in mysterious ways. Hey, the Lord works in mysterious ways, you know. That brother, you know, he's so-called Mexican, but he's really North American Indian, so he's Gadite, you know. You just look at him and tell he's a Jake. The whole spirit, the vibe that came off, is straight Israelite, you know, straight Jake, you know. And he been, you know, I when I go out on the streets, I stand right by his job, and his whole natives in there slaving and working, and they come by and they listen. They'll stand by, you know, they'll still be working, but they'll stop in their spot and they'll listen. You know, he been listening for a while, you know. So if it's up to the will of the Lord, then he'll actually, you know, come into this truth and actually take it seriously. You know, when it came to me, you know, it took me a minute, you know. So, but that's spiritual, you know. I actually was gonna sit on the other side of my classroom and make this video, but the spirit had it to where I walked on the other side, and then all of a sudden he just walked up. He taking classes here and shit like that, you know. So this video is rightly deemed, this word, this truth is 144,000% spiritual, you know. But anyways, I got class in like 6 minutes, but I can be a little bit late. Salaki. Jeremiah 50. Back where I was at, it says, "And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord." All that spoil her shall be satisfied. It's not just one nation that it was one nation that spoiled the ancient Babylonian Empire, and took it over. The scriptures also tell you that there ain't gonna be no cornerstone to build off of Babylon. Now, which Babylon is it talking about? Is it ancient Babylon or Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon? It's talking about America, which that's why I say this word is 144,000% spiritual, because there's niggas out there that's changing this doctrine. At one point in time, maybe they never even saw that, they never even saw it. They just went out there and said, oh, okay, well, the apostle says Jeremiah 51. And no, go back and read Daniel 5 and read how it was taken over. It was a strike. One nation took down one nation. This is talking about nations taking down Babylon. Where can you read that at? Where can you put the precepts together at? Revelation, It says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O destroyers, or ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. Now, the apostle elder Tahar just brought out that Europe, all right, I forgot the express details of it, but Europe is basically saying, look, we need to make our own military to protect ourselves from America, man. That's prophecy. And I said on the video, is this year not rightly deemed the year of prophecy? Your mother shall be sore confounded. Who was the mother? Who was the mother of Babylon? When you go to Revelation, it tells you that this kingdom, this beast, is of the 7th and is the 8th. Now, if Babylon is connected with the so-called white man, all right, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth, it's America. Who was the mother of America? England. Now, all of a sudden, they want to make their own military to protect themselves from America. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, a desert. Because of the wrath of Yahawah, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Okay? Now, how in the fuck is this talking about the Vatican City? But it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. And I'm going to stop it right there. I got to go to class or whatever. But this is Revelation, I believe it's 18. Where it's at? Where is that at? Salakia. Matter of fact, I'm going to start from 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. All right, that's the nuclear missiles that niggas want to take out of the scriptures. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off from the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, all right, Babylon, not the Vatican, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth her merchandise any more. Let me skip down to the point. Where is that at? Salakia. I can't find it right now. Maybe it's in 17. It's going down some. 17:14 says, These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful, and they are Israelites. And he saith unto me, The waters which thou sawest where the horse sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Now I gotta go to class. But let me jump back to Jeremiah 50 real quick. Just start to close this out. Salakia. Everyone that goes by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon. Everyone. Okay, everyone. Not just one nation. Everyone. All of the nations that have a part in the destruction of Babylon are going to hiss at her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow. That's talking about all the nations that have nuclear warfare capability. Shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. All right, with that, I gotta go. So I'm gonna say shalom.